The conditions that favour the growth of most foodborne microorganisms can be remembered by the acronym F.A.T.T.O.M. Food, acidity, time, temperature, oxygen, and moisture. We will now look at each one of these. Food. To grow, foodborne microorganisms need nutrients, specifically proteins and carbohydrates. These substances are commonly found in potentially hazardous food items such as meat, poultry, dairy products, and eggs. Acidity. Pathogenic bacteria grow best in food that is slightly acidic or neutral. That's an approximate pH of 4.6 to 7.5, which includes most of the food we eat. Foodborne microorganisms typically do not grow in alkaline or highly acidic foods, such as crackers or lemons. Time. Foodborne microorganisms need sufficient time to grow. This means that even under favourable conditions, microorganisms need enough time to move from the lag phase, which is slow growth, to the log phase, which is rapid growth. Keep in mind that some bacteria can double their population every 20 minutes. If potentially hazardous food remains in the temperature danger zone for 4 hours or more, pathogenic microorganisms can grow to levels high enough to make someone ill. Therefore, it is important to control the amount of time potentially hazardous food remains in the temperature danger zone. Temperature. Most foodborne microorganisms grow well between temperatures of 5 degrees Celsius and 60 degrees Celsius. This is known as the temperature danger zone. However, exposing microorganisms to temperatures outside the danger zone does not necessarily kill them. Refrigeration temperatures, for example, may only slow their growth. Some bacterial spores can even survive extreme hot and cold. Food must be handled very carefully when it is thawed, cooked, cooled, and reheated, since it can be exposed to the temperature danger zone during these times. Some pathogens require oxygen to grow, while others grow when oxygen is absent. Pathogens that grow without oxygen can occur in cooked rice, untreated garlic and oil mixtures, and foil-wrapped baked potatoes that have been temperature abused. Because most types of foodborne microorganisms require food to grow, they grow well in moist food. The amount of moisture available in a food for microorganisms to grow is called its water activity. It is measured on a scale of 0 through 1.0, with water having a water activity of 1.0. Most microorganisms that cause foodborne illness grow best in food with water activities between 0.85 and 0.97, although some can grow in food with lower water activity levels. Potentially hazardous food items typically have a water activity of 0.85 or higher. These include meats, fruit, and vegetables. F.A.T.T.O.M is the key to controlling the growth of microorganisms in food, since denying any one of these requirements can prevent growth. Food processors or food handlers can use several methods to keep microorganisms from growing, including adding lactic acid or citric acid to food to make it more acidic, adding salt, sugar, alcohol, or acid to a food to lower its water activity, and using vacuum packaging to deny oxygen. There are two very important requirements for growth that you can control: time and temperature.